Sini ba? Kaya ta. Dong.
Three Amigos.
Hey, let's go.
The characters are Atalan Elmer Peter, Raffles Fidel, father of Peter, Unhoc Cecilio, Security Salada Lister, father of Francis, Rodrigo Richard, as father of John, Pabuaya Stephen, John, Martel Clifford, Francis, Amigo Ren, driver of Julia, and Astrid. Unda Jack as Monica, Malawang Binji, Rini of Julia, Maria. Batingas Jill John as Julia, Africa Mark as Jane, Camporidondo Clemente John as the narrator. Three Amigos. John, Peter, and Francis were childhood friends. They never disagreed on one thing, except for the day when they saw Julia Ferrer, and they started to quarrel, for they have only one intention, is to win Julia's heart. In the school,
Hey, Jake, have you seen Julia this morning?
Yes, I'm Shane at the cafe.
Okay, great.
Peter left Jake because he saw John coming towards them, and he went to the cafe.
Jake, can I ask you something?
Yes, you're already asking.
What did Peter ask you? He was just asking me if I showed Julia, and I told him that I showed Julia at the cafe. Okay, thanks for the info.
John left Jake and went to the cafe. After John left, Jake saw Francis and he went directly to him.
Hey, Francis, John, and Peter.
Ask me, I'm Shane Julia, and I want to know if you would still ask the question.
Okay, where did you saw Julia?
I saw her at the cafe.
And Francis went to the cafe. John, Peter, and Francis meet at the cafe, and both of them were shocked when they saw both each other.
Hey, what are you two both doing here?
I came here for Julia.
But I came here for Julia too. No, so we're both for Julia.
The three of them saw Julia going to the cashier, paying her bill, and the three of them ran towards them.
Julia, I'll be the one to pay for your bill.
The three of them, both Peter and John, reacted.
Hey, no! So fast, Francis. Also here to pay your bill.
I'm ready to pay my bill. Stop your Charlie squirrel! Francis pushed and pants clear at the face. And they all started fighting. The security guard is trying to stop the quarrel. Hey! The both of you, stop fight, or else I will call the police. Both of them stopped. Jay, the best friend of Julia, called Julia.
Julia, come here. Stay away from the ceiling.
Julia left him to Jane, and they both went to the car of Julia, where the driver is waiting.
What took you so long?
Because John, Peter, and Francis fought inside the cafe because they wanted Julia to be impressed with them. Yes, it's true. I don't know what's inside his head.
Back at the cafe, where the enemy of Julia saw the commotion, told her friend.
You know what? Monica Julia isn't that pretty and sexy that those handsome guys she's fighting with? Yeah, that's true.
The three guys, Peter, John, and Francis, went back home without knowing that the security guard called up the police to contact their parents about what happened. At the house of Francis,
Where have you been, Francis? What did I heard all about the fighting at the cafe? I don't want to get involved with this again anymore. Okay, Dad, I'm sorry. I will not do it again.
at the house of John, where the same thing happened.
What's this fighting all about, John? John, I'm bringing you to school not to engage with a fight. I don't want this to happen again. Am I clear, John?
Yes, Dad. I'm sorry.
The same thing happened to the house of Peter.
Peter, the police called me up lately about the fight in the cafe. What is that all about? I've already wanted to stay away from the colossal fight. I will not let this happen again. Peter?
Yes, Dad. I understand. I'm sorry.
From that day on, they all learned their lesson, and all went back to normal. Once again, the characters are Catalan Elder B and Peter, Raffles Lidell, father of Peter, Bunhog Titelio, security guard, Salada Lister, father of Francis, Rodrigo Richard, father of John, Pabuayan Stephen, John, Martha Clifford, and Francis, Amigos, driver of Julia, and as James, Honda Jack, Monica, Balawang